we still have an inkling that it is going to be the victor on the bottom side, and Gangplank is locked in, so Doran to be pilot anything, and they will take the maximum. And so this Ocean Drake will be taken down. We'll see what the next one's going to be, as Infernal Drake coming up next, and we will, of course, have a Cloud Soul for game number 1. As Doran going to get knocked up, Canna, not with a lot of mana available, but you can see Doran just walking into that one, flash forward, and that was just disrespect.
That's going even against Gangplank in the mid lane, and this is a byproduct to how Chovy chose to play out the lane. Now Faker drawing a lot of aggro here.
Yep, barrel comes down. They do get the flash out. Yeah, double flashes in here as Pioshik's going to be able to take down the Akali. Kaz is beating.
So there's a Victor and a Gangplank. Things just get really hard as, okay, pick scaling comp, rotate for Herald, and see how it works, Cotton.
Yeah, well, Carrier is going to go down very low, eats the Grey Health, flashes away, but in goes Faker. Is able to execute the Tahm Kench, but now he's on the wrong side. He's got the Shroud, but already 2 kills have come in as Teddy takes a magical journey. Looks for the next one, but Faker steals it away. Back available as T1 look like they are going to fight for this. Teleport coming in, it's down very low. There's the Tempered Fate, and Pioshik doesn't have his flash available. He will have to use that ultimate, but the Devour comes in first. Faker now in the backline. The Dragon is stolen away, but this is all about the Akali and what he can do to try and eradicate all of those plates on this turret. So, slight advantage here, but Deft will need a Devour here from Carrier. Does get him into his belly, but Carrier relatively low, and Cuz making his way in. Teddy should be taken down here as DRX have turned it bottom side, and now Cuz could be in trouble. There's the stopwatch from Carrier. Deft very low, but Cuz as well takes that auto from the Victor and is in a lot of trouble. Abyssal Voyage, Deft can't get in, and Faker is going to be able to take down the Tahm Kench.
One in the end, not the end of the world, but T1 definitely making out ahead as Kana trying to run for his life right now. He's going to make it. He's going to dab on them with the Pengu emote.
These kids, man.
Yeah. 2 minutes until Mountain Soul comes up, and with all the jungle camps
in trouble. Look at that lethality doing work as Chovy and Faker fighting it out. Faker getting that ultimate out of Chovy is a big deal, actually, as Chovy's still sitting on all of those oranges, and Faker now having to run for the hills. He does have teleport, but Pioshik's coming down as well. No Shroud for the next couple of seconds, as he doesn't go for the alcove. Does get the Shuriken backflip though, but there's the snipe.
Testament to just how unfortunate that situation would have been, or could have been, for T1. The kill ends up going over to Doran. Mountain Drake captured, and we got some action up here in the top lane. There's no turret plates, however.
Yep, just going to be that turret, as Shirley is going to be answered by Doran.
The low ground is exactly where they want to be. Ornn has an upgrade of not electing to use it on anyone.
Yeah, Faker's actually going to be taken down very low here. Goes golden, gravity field is set up, flash comes down as there's the cannon barrage, stopping a lot of this re-engage from T1. Subjugate now on cooldown as DRX are just going to move over and take this outer turret as Death Rays are flying left, right, and center. Carrier, they're making sure that T1 aren't rotating over to this Drake. And now it looks like 3 members of T1 have been caught out of position. Cuz down to half health as DRX, they claim the low ground. Now it's time for T1 to find a way back in.
Yeah, and you can see Kana, just barely gonna miss the Death Ray. He upgraded the Obsidian Cleaver here instead of Teddy's Molten Edge, which is a little bit surprising. They're gonna go over the wall, they're gonna flip.
Yeah, we're looking for a 50-50 as Faker's right into the backline. Great Devour from Carrier, and Faker falls. Canna gets exhausted as it is going to be the Mountain Drake locked down by DRX, and they claim a couple of kills. Abyssal Voyage very aggressively on top of Cuz, who will get licked by Carrier and destroyed. But no, fantastic snare comes through from Effort. I don't know whether it's going to be enough as flashes forward from DRX, and they are not stopping Teddy. In trouble, the flash from Chovy, the Chaos Storm, not enough, and Teddy's going to survive.
Muscle teleports coming in to try to do something.
This could
but
be
this should be
kill.
The Baron.
Faker's going to dive on in. It's, oh my god, Faker steals the Baron. He's turned it immediately. Takes down the jungler as well. Carrier, no options. This is an uber throw out of DRX, but a fantastic capitalization by T1. They ace DragonX in the Baron pit, and now the game might just be over.
The game might indeed be over, Atlas, as they have a minion wave in close proximity. But the death timers, I'm actually not sure. All right, at the very least, they should be able to get the inhibitor. They're not actually going to go for the end of the game. They're going to get the inhibitor. Well, they should actually leave the inhibitor alive. They shouldn't take it at this point. Instead, just, yes, okay.
And now, T1 pressuring this inner turret. They will be able to take that one down. In the meantime, Faker is in the mid lane. just keeping Deft and Pioshik busy. The wave clear offered by this Victor is not as powerful with this Baron buff applied. And T1, but look, this Dragon is just already taken. Cuz is going to be able to eliminate it. And DRX unable to do anything. And here's the Ornhorn to try and go for the re-engage. Double knock up there on the Pioshik and Carrier. As there's the Cannon Barrage. Faker gets into the backline. Hasn't done anything just yet, though. This is going to get shot by Chovy a few times. Redemption coming on in. And that is going to get Faker back up to relatively high health. Flash is going to be flashed by Carrier. As Deft making his way in, but not able to actually follow up with this Chaos Storm, as Teddy not going to be
on the Jace or the Gangplank as Kana's caught out.
Yeah, gonna be able to get the knock up there as Deft gets to Valid, gets spat out again. Good knock up there from Carrier. Deft has to flash to get himself out of the way. Faker immediately exhausted, dives onto Deft, who's already dead actually. Defelios takes him down as Chovy, the last real man standing who can do any damage, but Doran is going to be there. Effort chasing after Carrier now. They're just going to give up their Tahm Kench as Doran moves on back. A minute and a half until that Mountain Drake is available. And Chovy should be able to get the back off here. No, not able to. As he's hit by the Forge Fire Cape. Effort turns up, doesn't land the Cosmic Binding. As Chovy trying to do the impossible, takes a magical journey, wants to take down the Bard. But he's just gone back and forth through this journey. Can he actually take him down here, though, is the question. He's going to get that lifeline. A lot of extra lifesteal now available for this Gangplank, who's going to get knocked up. And there is the boop with the Brittle.
Way where DRX is supposed to win the next teamfight, Atlas. I really don't see it in any foreseeable universe as
Drake. Not necessarily all that much of a big deal, but DRX are getting in here. Tempered Fate comes down. Single knockup from Kana isn't the best as Chovy's in this Drake pit. Goes golden with his stopwatch, but he's still in danger and will be taken out as Kuz locks down the Mountain Soul. And T1 are staring down a game one win. Faker diving into the back line. And now Doran trying to run, but he's not going to be able to. 5 members of T1 just launching after him. He buys a small amount of time, but it's a double kill for Faker. A 10,000 gold lead and a game 1 win for T1.
And I think that that's just going to be it. There's no way for DRX to sort of resist this push. I mean, Carrier, he's going to try what he can, but none of the members are going to come up in time. Magical Journey to help just get some of the members across, and this is going to be game 1 going over to T1. Even though there was some shakiness, they almost actually threw the game away, but they managed to remain steadfast. They brought it back. Yeah.
But these are the Nexus turrets falling down. T1, game 1 in this best of 5, pretty comfortably in the end.
They are only going one direction, and the only thing that is saving it and allowing DRX, and that Aatrox is going to be really susceptible now to...
Oh my goodness, he might actually be able to turn this as well as he gets the boot back. Nicely done. And now, it was a shock blast away from death for Doran. Not quite there anymore as Pioshik once again back towards the top side, still with flash in hand, and he's going to back on a ward. Absolutely not what you want, as this might still be a turnaround opportunity. There it is! We saw it coming and it happened. It's going to be a 1-for-1 most likely as the red buff ticks down, but still. Got to find the mark as Deft finds a whole bunch of damage onto Effort. And these turret plates are going to just start falling as the Cloud Soul Chovy.
So the thing here is that Set doesn't end up getting dove during all of this, so they do still lose some minion waves with Effort there to pick up. And, well, Faker still continuing to get more.
Oh my god, he just solo killed him! Underneath the turret with a Pierce, Chovy. Amazing play now, Kuz out of position. Pillar is fantastic this time around, and Kuz has to flash to get out of the Cataclysm. But Chovy's gonna flash forward, misses the Pierce. That is going to be an unforced error, but Chovy's still going to pick up this Trundle, throws it back towards Teddy, just to make sure that they're not going to die to it, but Teddy is in trouble. Good stun onto Chovy, and he does fall down in the end, punished for over-aggression. And damage, as Deft very close to just being able to satchel charge this turret to death, and is going to do it right there. So
with the Jace. But you can see Jace rotating into mid. He would be forced to share with Boldon.
Yeah, there's the Fate's Call. Faker not going to get knocked up, but he has absolutely no mana. Doran's going to get in. Great knock-up, but the Dawning Shadow will come in and keep Kana alive. The double flashes come in, but Kuz is there with the body slam. Fantastic defensive play here from T1 as Doran taking so much damage. Mega Inferno Bomb is going to land, but only onto Faker. And DRX do
a way for Chovy to live there without any added assistance. And now in your favor with high variance plays. And I just don't know what really can do anything against T1s. It's going to be so hard for them to engage. I mean, Kana.
There's the Cataclysm. Carrier going down very, very low. Knockup finally comes in as Dawning Shadow there to try and keep Kana alive, but Effort's going to teleport forward. There's the showstopper onto Pioshik as he's looking to try and get out of there. Faker's going to throw down the exhaust onto Carrier. Carrier going to survive for the moment. Pioshik also surviving for a very long time, but finally does go down. Kaz looks for one, but misses onto Deft. It's a good flash. Mega Inferno Bomb comes down, and Doran is going to survive.
That was 100% of a free kill.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Both of these teams are actually greeting a little bit.
So T1 don't give up too much map control by taking this Drake either. They do have all of the vision control down here towards the bottom. Still being sat on by Pioshik. We'll see where he's actually going to put that one down. Ideally, it will be in the mid lane as Kana has jumped on top of Dora, and the flash not going to be enough there as he's looking for the final knockup. Will get it as Worldender is in. Flash over from Kana and is still able to secure the kill despite missing going this way.
Yeah, I mean, Kana is just destroying Doran in this series.
Oh my god, speaking of being destroyed, Teddy getting taken down.
The really key thing here is this next Mountain Drake is going to be super important because there's more and more resistances starting to come in on T1 members.
That's a fair bit of burst. As Kana is, you can't stop it. There's absolutely nothing that they can do here. As Faker isn't actually aware of Doran backing in that brush, as Carrier was going back home as well. This inhibitor turret should just be taken down as Chovy's looking to take away a control ward. Package delivered to Chovy as the exhaust comes in as well. He's trying to hop out of here and he has nowhere to go whatsoever. Great cask once again from Kaz. And in the meantime, Kana is just winning the game by himself.
Yeah. Kana opens up the top inhibitor turret, and that's really big because that can create a win con now if they end up getting the Baron and having the wave in close proximity. They'll just be able to run that through, but Super Mega definitely just killing him as Kana was really busy raising everything up in top lane. And this game, I think, is just... hold on!
Okay.
Pioshik, he can't tank it. Oh, no.
Okay, so Kana's just going to wait for it.
Huh?
Faker's in the pit for some reason. Not sure exactly how that happened because we were panned towards the bottom side. Baron down to half health. Remember, they do have Rend available. T1 are teleporting for this one as Effort dives into the backline. Great face breaker as Doran's going to... Sorry, Deft is going to get taken down first. A double kill for Kana, who's just a monster in this team fight. And Teddy had respawned. He's got a Dawning Shadow. And once again, DRX hand over a Baron on a silver platter.
Oh! And these bullets are actually missing Chovy, but it doesn't matter. And there's the minion wave with close proximity to the Baron buffed up minions. 25 seconds on the Ziggs. He will have his ultimate available, but you can see Effort recalling. He has TP. They could lock up the turret plates, and this might just be the end. Yet again, Atlas, as DRX, Baron's playing for T1.
It certainly is. Seems like DRX can never go for a Baron without it just belonging to T1. As they do have a couple respawning. Carrier and Pioshik down here, not with a lot of damage available, but it's Effort down here, not necessarily one of the large damage dealers. If that was Kana, he probably would have killed both of them, but instead he's going to take down this outer turret in the mid lane. Yeah, there might be some disconnects, but then we're probably going to have to pause, guys, so that's not even going to be a win condition here for DRX. As this inner turret falls down, remember there was no inhibitor turret anyway on the bottom side as Kana is taking a fair bit of damage. It's a good pillar there from Pioshik. But Chovy can't chase after him. Faker doing a lot of damage to this turret as well as he moves this next minion wave forward. As Kana should be able to take down this inhibitor. Doran down to half health. There's the Fate's Call. Doesn't get a knock up though. As Kaz getting burned down. But there's the turnaround. Pioshik should be dying here. Dawning Shadow comes in to keep all of T1 alive. 3 dead. In the blink of an eye, Deft going to fall down as well. Double kill for Faker as he's going to get rid of this inhibitor as well. And Carrier barely has a health bar. I don't know what you're doing out of your fountain right now, as this is going to be the last push for T1 in Game 2. And they're already at match point. They are speedrunning these playoffs so far.
Yeah, and that's going to be the next, the Nexus turret's falling, and Atlas, this is really just looking like a 3-0 because I refuse to believe DRX is going to get any sort of a draft edge that would give them hope. Well,
not super psyched about, but that is fine. If it goes over to Chovy, then maybe it's going to be a fun matchup. Yep. Pioshik's position not given away just yet. Has the ultimate, and they land it onto the Lucian. No opportunity to flash or anything down this Cloud Drake. And we'll see what the next Dragon is going to be and give us some options when it comes to the Dragon Soul, and it's going to be its outer turret. As perfect timing there, we'll be able to just insta-kill this one. So Deft, a lot of extra money in his back pocket.
Seems like they want to try to scale up more before the inevitable big team fight.
Linda now on cooldown, but not a huge deal. As Pyosik moving towards the bottom side, Kana going to take a shock blast. Able to move out of some of the damage there, but into the
down in bot lane. This should crash and get this bottom tier 2 turret. Equalizer though.
Yep, Doran in a little bit of trouble as the Brambles do come forward. It's at least the Jace kill as Arctic Assault should try and get Pyosik out of here. Able to answer with an ulti there onto Kana as he's slowed down. And Pyosik's just trying to run his way out. The culling still available. And the flash eventually comes in, but Pyosik will not survive this. As they are going to take a fair bit of damage, but DRX trying to offer more back on the other side.
They get themselves an Infernal Dragon.
Well, Chovy's in trouble. He has to try and humble dash to get himself out of here, but he's not going to be able to do so. Chovy, oh no, they give up on the kills. The rest of DRX do come on over, but still in the end, it is going to be a kill. Effort's going to go down though, and so that's going to mean a 1-for-1. Being the fact that he did the last damage to him and the staggered Death's Dance damage came in. He's able to take a dragon. That is fantastic news for T1 as they have full vision of this going down. As Kaz not in position, and now it's soul point for DRX. Resist. And this tower is going to get booped. There it is. Satchel Charge takes care of it. But Def just wants to hold on to that artillery strike for as long as possible. Oh, goodbye. That was for another 25 seconds.
And the Ziggs is showing up here in match point for DRX. They just need to die. They need to stop the Dragons from entering.
If he can steal it, no, it's not going to happen. And there is Infernal Soul. Massive damage, but the Dawning Shadow, it flies over. As DRX finally pull the trigger, they are going to start off with Baron immediately. T1 do throw down that small ward area, lying in wait. Equalizer goes down onto everyone from Faker. As Death down to about half. Effort trying to move in here. There are no smites for this Baron though, and it will be taken. The flash in. Cuz was there to try and make it a 50-50, but Baron is going to finally defect. He chooses DRX for this game as Kana's going down very low. Carrier just trying to take him, and he's going to be able to. Gets the reset on top of it. There's the other one. So much money for DRX. How unfortunate that they're not going to be able to spend it because they're deciding that it's time to win the game.
And they're going to be able to end the game. The death timers are way too high. Top minion wave in super close proximity, and this means that we're going to a game number 4, which no one was probably expecting after watching the first 2 games, but DRX in this game 3 match point managed to fight back, and Deft with a really good performance on
as possible.
Not going to be the Morgana, it's actually just going to be the Braum. The Bombies doesn't have usage against the Lucian. Okay, hold on. First, we gotta trade.
Pyosik, yeah, he's gonna get stunned up. Faker goes on over. Carrier is here, but there's first blood. Faker getting taken down very, very low, but there's the flash forward from Effort. Does manage to land the stun, and now Chovy should be falling as well. Yep, passive not gonna be good enough, and Effort picks up the kill.
Effort get inside of jungle camps or skipping some CS in order to not fall down super, super far. And
we're expecting something like a clapback. This is just T1 saying, no, we are fundamentally just better than you guys. Don't worry about it. As, yeah, that is a flash into it as he dives the turret, and that is a very good as the package. That should confirm that T1 should be able to lock down Shelly, and now Pyosik is trying to avoid this, but package going to be delivered. That is not what he ordered. Absolutely not.
But they're not even probably opposed to clap.
Yeah, they don't really care. Honestly, the Dragons feel
pretty picked up. He might be able to just get this solo turret gold. And
yeah,
that's a nice pickup for him. Yep, lost chapter and a blasting one, so they can just ignore him and basically say, who cares, as that's the 2nd turret of the game. Their first core item on LeBlanc yet. Doran might just die here again.
Yep, he's just going to get taken down before he can do anything. Effort not even going to die in the interim after tanking up the turret. Shirley goes down, looking to get her first charge. Might even be denied, yeah. Not actually going to utilize it on that particular turret. Is Effort's going to get lit on fire? No. He's just going to walk out. Chovy doesn't have Ignite, of course. So Shirley going to get a charge onto the inhibitor turret. Carrier going down very low. Decent exhaust there as Cuz still able to help grab that turret as Carrier goes gold and had a lot of sticks in him. As you can see, Def now trying his very best to do some relevant damage
for them here in this game. It looks like T1, yeah. They overextended a little bit too much. And now this is just going to be, I believe, a free dragon. given over to DRX. Now, Chovy's not here, but they're not going to contest it. And so a bit unfortunate.
Okay, well.
Oh, a bit of Owen Wilson here.
Exactly, he's certainly behind enemy lines, but he's going to throw down the Ornhorn anyway as he gets the knock up onto Deft, but Sentry Turret comes in. There are a lot of chakrams, and Deft is delivered the kill for free. Going to pick up a bunch of extra as Doran throws in the Ardent Blaze. Kind of walking across vision. And Deft going to get snared up. Goshik has to get out of here as, oh my god, Chovy into the backline. Faker diving on over with the Valkyrie as there's the dredge line. Goes golden, but into the backline is Kana. Flash out from Deft to make sure that he stays alive as Kana taking all this auto attack damage. The onslaught there from Deft, but he gets exhausted and will be taken down by Teddy. Doran now trying to kite this one out as Goshik is on top of Faker, but he Valkyries again. Gets himself out of the way. T1 will get themselves to Soul Point and win themselves a team fight, but Goshik able to be a hero on the backline, and Chovy as well takes down Teddy. Cuz should be able to answer this one, but there are distortions. There's a lot of funny business that Chovy can throw out, as now should be able to dart his way around this map and teleport himself to safety.
Because T1 now matching in the Infernal Soul Point even in 3 minutes.
Full dredge line barely gets carried out. He has to flash as Fate Skull gets effort in on top of Deft, but he's unstoppable for the moment and is eventually taken down. That's going to be the double kill for Faker. Now Doran in trouble as Teddy hops over the wall. Triple kill for the man in the mid lane for T1 as Doran has been spotted. Faker is chasing him. He wants that quadra as there is the Blade of the Ruin King, but it's not going to be enough. Kana steals away the quadra kill. Faker is tilted, but he might still just win the series.
Well, it looks like they're putting their attention on the mid inhibitor. And they're going to end up getting that before quickly moving over to the Baron afterwards. And Chovy, but brought down in the end. Anyway, T1, meanwhile, in live, do capture the Baron. And I think that's it for T1's champions to either be durable enough to live until help arrives, or to just get out of a sticky situation. And I hope that Chovy, he opens that book and he reads what's inside.
Yeah.
As I don't think there's good news inside of it. 45 seconds until Infernal Soul comes up. Baron push. Running down mid. Kana finds Chovy, gets the distortion out.
Yeah, it's going to be the chains that do land, get a little bit of CC, but there's the cast. Doesn't really do too much, but Faker is out of position. Depth charge is going to land. Fate Skull comes in though, and Depth once again going to be the target. Taken down immediately as Chovy off to the side, not able to find the chains, and Carrier is going to get burned down. And now Teddy hopping mad in the back line, looking for more. Gets himself the lifeline passive, nails the quadra kill, and Chovy's going to be here standing underneath his turret with his little crab emote saying, Teddy, bring it. If you want to get that pentakill, you're going to need to come and take me down. But Teddy's not interested in that. This guy just wants to get himself to the finals on Saturday, and they are going to be able to do so. Faker is looking for Chovy for that 1v1, but it's just not going to matter. Nexus to be taken down. DRX fought back in game number 3, but in the end, it was all T1. And they are going to meet Genji in that final for the 2017.
To pop off and show up, didn't.
Yeah, well, they did. It's just these guys were better. So let's throw it over to Ji-sun for the POG interview.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Ji-sun with the translation, and we'll be hearing from Effort and Kana. How do you feel moving on to the finals? Do I start?
일단은 이겨서
So
좋고요.
first, I'm happy that we won.
한번 우승까지 한 걸음 남았는데
There's just one step away from getting the title. So I really want to win and become the Royal Roader. Yeah, I heard the voice com that you were keep mentioning the Royal Roader, so really looking forward to it. And what about you, Effort? Just like last split, I'm once again going to the finals, so I'm really happy. So Khanna, you were really showing up. Especially Doran was doing a lot of work in the last playoff series, but this was your first best of 5 in your life, and it was a whole new situation, and Doran was in a really great momentum, so we were really expecting a lot of neck and neck competition. I just played like I normally do. I wasn't really feeling any extra pressure. Yeah, a lot of people are picking you as the series MVP. So how do you rate your own
오늘
performance
엄청
today?
좋은 날인 것 같아요.
I think today is a really good day. I guess Kana is actually saying that I'm just always good like this. So effort. Today, well, DRX tried a lot of unconventional draft. Up until game number 3, how did the players react to it? We didn't expect them to kind of pull off some of the unorthodox picks, but we didn't actually predict it will be Victor, but we were actually able to kind of go into it really well with our draft. And also, yeah, that unorthodox pick actually worked in game number 3, so what kind of feedback did you guys have after dropping a game?
그렇게 심오한 내용은 없고요.
Nothing really deep.
하던 대로
Just
준비하던
as
대로 한
usual,
것
we
같아요.
just did as we prepared. I guess the players were expecting this kind of accident to happen during the best of 5 series. And effort, you also played first pick champions Bard, Satan, Yumi, and also Maokai. Was it all prepared?
원래 상황이 되면 쓰려 했는데
Yeah, I mean, anytime.
상황이 그때는 안
During the
됐어서
even regular split, we were looking for the angle to play those new champions, but today was the right situation to try new champs. Bard is actually in the center of the debate, actually, of the LCK fans. Especially about the ultimate. Can you be more specific about the champion?
확실히 궁극기 의존도가
Yeah,
굉장히
Bard,
높은
it
챔프라서
relies really hard on
궁의 모든 게
ultimate.
달린 챔프라고 봐도
Everything comes
봐도
down
될것
to
같아요.
ultimate. So it's a kind of champion.
난 리스크 관리 대단. 충분 대단했어요. 약간 뿌듯한 미소를 아까 또 지으시죠. 그렇죠.
But I can see a very satisfied grin on effort face right now, which means that he's really satisfied with his own performance on the champion. And also, I want to ask Kana about Ornn, because Ornn got several nerfs and it cannot really put the same pressure that it used to.
구도라서 그렇게 큰 부담은 없었던 것
Well,
같아요.
those kind of top matchup with Ornn was always prepared, so I wasn't really feeling a lot of pressure.
잘하는 쪽이 이기는 거죠.
So better pilot wins the lane.
지금 사실 칸나 선수가 준비된 멘트가 좀 많이 나와요. 왜?
Kanna, I think you're like sticking with some of the prepared lines for the interviews.
조언을 주거나 뭐 이런
So,
분들이 있었을 것 같거든요, 내부에서는.
did anyone give you any advice?
얘기가 있었던 것 같은데, 조언 아무도 안 해줬어요?
No one?
네, 아무 말도 못 들었어요.
No,
그래요?
not at all.
뭐 동료나 동생이나 형이나 뭐 아무
Did
말도 안 했어요?
anyone give you any
직접적으로
specific
아빠를 안
advice at all?
역시
No.
믿는다 그만큼 또 알아서 잘하겠지. 믿는다.
I guess they all trusted on Kanna today.
칸나 선수가 솔킬 총몇
Kanna, do you know how many solo kills you got today?
네번 했던
4
걸로
times, I guess.
모르는 척 하지 마요, 세스면서.
Don't act like you don't know. I know you counted it.
네, 네번 맞죠.
바로
네.
나오잖아요.
오늘 뭐 사실 이렇게 네. 세지 않았어요? 너무
Didn't you
세지
count it
않았는데.
while you were playing?
굉장히 인상 깊은 장면들이 많았는데.
Because,
어땠어요? 오늘
well,
그
you were
두
popping off
선수가
today.
많이 하면서
And with effort and Kanna playing so well,
끝나고 나서
you know,
뭐
there are
이
also a
세트가
lot of
진짜
other
많이
older
있었을 것
players
같은데
in your
그런
team.
얘기를 못 들었나?
Did they give you any shout out after the
일단
game?
코치님한테 엄청
First
오늘
of all,
잘했다고
Our
얘기
coaching
많이
staff
많이
told
들었어요.
us you guys did really well today.
그러면 T1에서 언제나 자체적으로 시리즈 POG를
So T1 always pick their own series POG. So do you think you deserve the champion belt?
다 드려야죠.
I mean, my both hands up and also my feet up.
솔로킬 4번 했는데 뭐 이런 얘기가 들으면서 일단은 전반적으로 에포트 선수는 그 미소와 함께
And
지금
effort
칸나
with
선수의
that
멘트를 좀 듣고
peaceful
있는데
green
어떻습니까?
while
칸나
Kana is
선수가
doing the
두
interview.
선수의 그런
Do you agree that Kana deserved the
네,
MVP
오늘
today?
속에서 너무 승전보만 계속 울리고
Yeah, I
너무
mean, we
든든했던
only
것
heard
같아요.
triumphs throughout the game today, so I think he did a really great job.
이길 때마다 오늘 이거 좀 약간 노린 것도 있었던 것
But
같아요.
Kana, I also saw you using a lot of emotes today.
네.
왜냐면 오늘 칸나 선수 빼고 거의 인상이 잘 안
Because
나거든요.
actually no one else used the emote on your side of
그런 것
team.
같아요.
네,
생각해보면.
I know, right?
꿋꿋하게 계속 썼던 이유가 있을 것
But
같아요.
there must be a reason that you were sticking with using the emotes.
좋아해가지고 계속 썼던 것 같아요.
I mean, I like Pengu, that's why.
느낌으로. 네. 자, 이렇게 해서 이제 오늘 3대1 승리를 따내면서
So with this
DRX 를
3-0
잡았을 때
win,
결승전에 젠지가 기다리고
you guys
있는데
are heading to the
쉽지 않은
finals up
상대입니다.
against
어떻습니까?
Genji.
젠지에게 한마디
It's not gonna be an
해주신다면
easy
뭐가
series,
있을까요,
so
김정은 선수?
is there any words you want to say to Genji?
뭐 지금까지 만났을 때 다
Well,
이겼으니까
I mean, we won them every
다음에도
time,
이길 것 같아요.
so I think we will once again.
지금까지 흐름 그대로 이어나가겠다는 그런 얘기들. 짜릿해하시는데. 네. 그럼 에포트 선수는
And effort.
어떻습니까? 지금 사실 T1 팬 여러분들께서
A lot of
굉장히
T1
그 오늘
fans are
경기를 이길 거라고 막 응원하시면서도 그 마음속에
We're really, like,
있었거든요.
looking
팬
forward to
여러분들께
today's
한마디
series,
해주세요.
believing that you guys are gonna win.
이렇게 온라인으로 진행되는 와중에도
Even
너무
though the
많이
game
해주셔서
is
저희 정말
always
힘낼
held
수
on
있는 것
remote,
같아요.
but
네,
they
정말
are
감사드리고
still sending us great
결승도
support, so we
이길
are
수
able
있도록
to
하겠습니다.
perform really well. So we will do our best in the finals as well.
지금 오늘의 이 멋진 장면을 가장 먼저 알리고 싶은 분이
Kana,
있을까요?
who do you want to share these awesome highlights of your
Oh.
performance today?
부모님?
My parents?
한 말씀 좀 부탁드릴게요.
Any message for your parents?
못 본 지는 오래됐지만
Well, it's been a
멀리서
while
응원해
since I
주시는
saw
거
you, but
감사합니다.
I
열심히
want to say
할게요.
thank you for always being so supportive. Thank you. I'll do my best.
에포 선수와 칸나 선수까지 얘기를 좀 나눠봤습니다.
So
젠지와 이제 결승전만을 남기고
this will be
있는
the end of the interview. The
결승전에서
finalists
멋진 경기 기대하겠습니다.
of
다시 한번
LCK,
축하드리겠습니다.
Effort and Kana from T1, and I'm gonna pass it back to our
감사합니다.
casters.
고맙습니다.
Thank
네,
you.
나눠봤습니다. 지금 시간을 좀 드려야 될 것 같아요.
Thank you so much, Jisun, as usual, for your interview.